Guinness class or shasi mid July ya be 2 weeks ni whole year enti se wunya nkotwe odi a wonka echi bomodian se wo be frɛ wo mu na wonso akotwe odi na wo de wo ho ahyem se de be ya wonso betimi enya nsa no adwuma wo adwuma foforo dada enam dodo nsen kwan enti usua bi ka ho a ebeboa papa Frazel e wo 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na enkomo bia e fasa beginners weekend any evening schooling onum na on churchill e flexible enti wadwuma wo ye no kran so wo betumi e de aka ho eja wo si this week nyina wo di ne birthday enti nanama Evelyn, Mrs. Evelyn Tando, koswa na enjoy birthday no why nyame hira wo afi nana ya osa akode Efrempon or Church of Pentecost sorry Dr. Wayata Assembly English Assembly ene ye wawoda enti uma me Auntie Grace Jemfi eni unuanum nyina ema happy birthday nana ya osi nyame enhira na onye wo kese ena owura kwadwa pia yeso ye NPA bono regional manager onso ene eye wawoda enti adofo no ene wo ho kafo ene ebusuafo ni nyina ema wo happy birthday omusi nyame enhira papa let me see him say akaba ko ha ena grandma Mary Osei Bawa or RB school Pokuase ACP Junction ene eye wawoda enunti Efia odi ema happy birthday osinyame enhira wo afi kwan ni mu atene enti yenhwe nsema wodo a yeda bamane so beware the sachet water you drink may contain shit quote unquote but you say insuo na yenom no way back 2017 ena omuso mu ye nhwehwemu a eche se nsuo no rubber no ne nsuo na nkasa ba bi nenam no eniema ye nnam wonya asem ketwa na no nso 2020 Ghana Statistical Service for Womo Housing and Population Census or Muye Yenso, and also a sinipa dodo na and womanum sachet water. And ye nature say, unum sensuno, no more kaina no bin shushamuna, and nona the chronicle I can see and he say, and ye, nanyema eko ye munidie, jeja, ye di niema ye num niema, ye bayani den yan so. Na yebeye ne den yanko fire de amayo ho resolve issues surrounding LPG supply to end tanker drivers strike Kopeka de said ye no enra for Friday ya wo mu kan ye nra no wo mu hyase afi nkrofo so cylinders nam wo mu nya gas ni bi kra e na wo mu ato yebe so ano ntemanimu animu ye na afiri ho anase yebetwen ya na afi aginsem awie na afi ne yesem mra na ye nkasa ena emampeni anu disem odi tudwa enra se wo mu a wo mu edi nkwaso mu dwo mu tonkwa no kra wokọ hima kuro mu enna ana ebribi ye ma wo mu mpatesika se o yegu adwadie no mo hwere niam bi kra no makofa nkoa nipa da sani o makofo mo nkoa mo de wo mu ba ene ye abolish ye nti mo hwere bibi mo boka mo hwere sika nti mo yapata mo na emom mo fa asa nim guase ahomete sem asem ye animu ne die kra bepem sabri mampani sisi an wo se bibre mu ase nyina enipa be se opepe aduo no 20 million na wo mu ye involve wo slave trade na ase de wo mu konkwaso mu enti ebre wi adru se kwasikoko hwe na wo pata ebibifo wo sa adwadie enkwaso mi emu enti eno so wo mpata yensen efie bebre echi afa ne yakwa ko hanya mu aba anase eyade aye kamda ye ho enti eda se boa ekaye nda bia eyeyi a obi a enhyeda emfi wonko na ya no ya hyeda wini officer yate ye ho yade ye ho saade ni nyina eye nkomo ano pay ye die na enede no kre make breastfeeding enti ma hu de oba mu kan enti just my immediate left me fan shase owura Kofi Tonto ye NPP communication team member one waje no combination fefefe no na Tuesday school ni na de wabanti me ye yi pe obema headmistress my study but why true ones kakra true ones otimi ya wade so ye so wan frɛ headmistress and then classmate it is okay CBHN Chief Baini Deputy National Organizer Emma NDC Chief Akwaba enti utimi boko sa akotena fie sa o yes a wo be ma school yi wo be che wo class yi mu
oh me na be say edwuma bibia we do ni kubo no be ma normal
enti you say wa che kubo na say title say yi aso a
say the CC form
okay
on the branch elections no
okay
enti as a deputy national organizer the multi-bia no party be ma assignment we are them here in fact
enu so hie no kra na be ma o se wo bo adwuma na o fire wasane tano appeal se ko you know main no na abem political analyst yawo asane tano se hwifo nsi ne form waye na adwen se wo be kan asem ade bia ye be ko police station but they also be kan enu anu wo be ka onu no otimi ka se me ne me flag bearer ana me chairman ye nhyianti party no kra me jai onu osi wo chiri nsemfo wo ye principled man ovaya akwa
oyema mejo so
mu de meka o mu metua ai
in fact
oni agbesi
agbesi ko agotime
agbesi ko agotime petoi
okay nti ye behwe na ya arrangement na ya ma so ati
se fie boko
nyame adu mo hira me
se de ma yemu se manse ama eja ko fitonto obeka se sister chese me de on pay me Tuesday squad mo e de yan so am we akwa ba Tuesday squad
mejo so that's ya watade na efe na de we mo twa card no bibia de din efe
o de ye me nso
o da bi me can for
me da se no
can dress on my including Azelvo
yes Azel
omo emphasize
Azel wo dance man baby affairs na mask wo ne ho na Azel wo eja ko fi
my sister
office boko
na me ado me bi fine
okwa afa enefa daily guide afa for the asemato okwa fa command penning for what
I say Obama ne nkofo ana
say Obama pokua say ono ye afafo no oh I didn't know enti ochi my Raymond nso ka ho bia na
I know say there are several other people but the minim say odi economy
say Obama oh okay
I mean fan chiason kuma say Obama
okay
omo di dwumason de boa party no
okay
and yenso ye party no akonya wo mu say o kire wadwen nti omadwen kire me gidi se mpanyifo a tumi ni show mo nsa so mo be take decision no omo be tie na so mpam na se bibi wo ho ye mpanyifo ya omaye nti ye be chia se Obama
great mummy ashase wo yensu a yenum we eye dania e kan yen bia na mo de mo no ntua mu ye de yenum sashe na nti ye be ye ne den na sashe. The interesting thing is, we come on so na ye ni a ye shuni ye ban ni ye ni ye ya na so that's a boa esese ye kan enti eja ko fi mention ase wo so
me da se bebre ni aba I think say me edika me fa kwanya ina me nchia watiefo ne wahwefo nyina nze UTV de ekọ akire bebre
ye da se
na de tie ne say we de ye brofokasa me friend say running story afi na aba ye nyina akra ye kenkan mu na ya hwe senior asem no ne people ne potencity enti the bottom line is say no kwasem bi wo mu say nsu aye nom no sabio efin a me mpese me bodin say e wo mu a nanka ebe ya asem a de ohaw ne amane ne beba but say bibi say si a the first indication is say ade pote na omo si e wo mu no I think sanka yesi a certain degree of outbreak be in cholera any ade nyame adom ye nyanhu bibia sa because o hwe the causes of cholera ade a omo ka ho asem no is the number one cause of cholera say enipa be disabio bibisa nyame adom ye hu bibia sa nti ye besre bambofo ne titiri omo a tumi hye omo nsa se omo be hwe dwumadi a ye nuanom omo di sache we sachet water ho asem eken omo di sa adwuma no I think say intensify we say no say ye wonkofo omo kokohwe say omo facilities omo processes nema omo ye ni nyina no efa ana edi health standard proper health standard so ti ebe stress omo behwe na omo di ho dwuma me nkasa bebree say like I said no this is a running story we are here to get all the facts nti the ebe stress ne say mpanyimfo enimonimu ya omo ni ho dwuma na omo hwe se omo beso ano na ankofa cholera outbreak bia anfa mregana fo.
Great. Chief Mintie wo hwehwemu ya chronicle akekansi ani a wo ka che se obi a nhwe ye o biwe.
Ya me da sipi. Odinkan ma memfa efridu na minchia wa hwe fun pimpim a wagibere wo hwe na minchia minua Kofi na onye asan Kofi de mu na check aka.
Chepa.
Ba edin komo backstage nti one of the fine gentlemen awo
Onkontafo no.
MPP. Na ya mejizi de anope mebo regional chairman and regional executives awo across the country.
Okay.
Na constituency executives.
Okay.
Na branch executives awo man the branches and as I speak. Something in the NDC Amanyoku no ya start there. They roll out in Shisha branch elections.
So much
binumo ye ebi election ebi vetting as we speak. Na ehwe mesi madwuma di no rekọ na nyimpa ahokeka nyimpa dodo no opere wo fa forms na wo gina as party officers or various branches na ono kire de party no nyimpa dopede wo boboa ma party na afa ne tampa befra nti odu mpempedo de ni enya akwanya na ode ebo ho na abado na o motivate won ma wotum wo ye dwumade no wode ma me fi wa I'm the Mabo, Mr. and Mrs. Mahama Wanabado. The weekend is a ditcher. What started Abrabono, yeah, 30 years. I will worry. Now, say, our Nata, our will be our 30 years. Any opportunity order Bonabado because as a neighbor Jatum there, our no or a quantintina wonderful. Na Edum Bempendu de na say. Ehwe mesi ma wa ho fa oti na nkabom na supporter what ma wo ho na ehu behia de on a day like this ye be bo hon abado pa na me fi ho so a me da apology me da ma awo na UTV phone na menu asani the went to one sanka one invitation in term na one member supporting and war at the park groceries at the park store at the park food court grand opening no Sunday me just the invitation one sanka but enjoy your social media
me enjoy it omuto omudi pastries me di pastries senya konkonsa the blogger kra anka mi hu de
konkonsa no twa for you no di pastries one fa bi ambro okay Martin me do the babo
after na mati pictures na so pictures bi sa o wife wo ho ba na me the reason behind it okay
say here no yeah politics ni na so na
mo ye adwuma ka
focus there make sure your business no so obejina
very important
nyimpa hia good economy na the business it to my thrive na ya me free ho adam asemi oda chronically oya kumatu kakra o
adenti
osi beware the sachet water you drink may contain dododo na ya kesi no e dododo asemi na ya. You see, if you look at the story, I feel that generally, who sachet water pick up baby ano, and na baby out to them woman. In they say, Sebi Kafra, I have from Fanche, Sebi say, Janan Okawano, so a natural Duruko, Janabi Bia, cholera baba ma nyimpa wo ho akyere won. But my kind story no. And there, were so baby.
Yes.
As at 2017.
Yes.
What's there? Wonya some able percentage be. The percentage itself, one border. But then one survey watch why greater Accra, Western, Eastern. But this particular one, a program be called Ashanti region.
Okay.
The what did Kasano, what did Tugwa? Oh yeah, Asama Oyu. Kwa population nyimpa dodo a wonum okane sachet water na wotwem 11 to 12 million according to reports
yeah.
Na Saddam Nota na jedo ya ja payinfu order se bi nyina yenyu adi chiri but this one is a call for I think the standard authority for
with the bear more of FDA.
Another FDA, Food and Drugs
Yes.
Authority. Now, what about one more in there? You know where checks, but then when the Ghana business bar, sachet water you started or bado. One of the few people that was started where you be Namekau. And you cry near to Kotogo.
Hey,
And I corner cotono.
I see.
Now, Martin, you there. Say start a business we have in you need to no do pempendra. Boni nyimpa pina we run the same business name. Now one friend and regulatory bodies, you know, in order to make sure that fine people want to get into the business, you are welcome. But in them all they do one systems are what the juma how our father our bag now because it's some time ago and some of them might be by it they be them crown one bag and they just bag it straight. From the tap now why one sachet water now will distribute. These are all issues are while back up, but this particular one no or you ever draw one attention that when you did sent in the soil no quara obe kreti yerba so I know the cow or the bro man already young as an obi tumutra oto another no fan obi the hospital now was in pain you want until gwem na one when na say ye bombarding ye benyampa e manyimpa dodo kwa wenya baby ada na say obinu mo na muska wo penti wo be fa kwan bi do na waye say bi onye direct the nyimpa ne de damade ne kogu nso nim but it tells you the ebia na source of nsu ana baby ma wo ye dwuma no kra oben ne bibibi na wa madamade no wa kwa kofem. We don't have we have a lot of employment challenges with money. Okay. Every day people are calling there wonye dwuma nye. And so, them institutions here, and expand in terms of business now. It is important that once we over here on tax force basin. Now I expand the mebunu do away for investing as I 1 year Jumani and Sebi, ye 2 year mat and crofubid and made Juman, not one thing there. Wobahe say Jinabi be an abia would the major man. Now once we 2 more inspection. Now one man crofon Sebi Jumadina wooden. Why ye my hands so ye num another consuming yankofa yarba bia yan fanfa by mbipino obana say ye can ye be can day na one of the wote here so we take him but they bia no ye na their hands are full into no wote here na and the wage na to there's another topic I'm just there be bado also or similar to them regulatory bodies here will make sure they will check down there punishment I be mind there but now I chinebinu say sachet water no do na yenya problems on ho na yeso obi anja sachet water na ye another them group you wonja ye we say na ye nhwehwemu bi the moment I ever can da man na ye dey how to one away eduma wo nyina ado the man no be na baba hitting as o man but one I am when eduma no we proactive now oh so we just mentioned there so be able to check na we hu
like regulatory authority
exactly unsu di mu is it the Food and Drugs Authority and wobotum
and about machines ni rubbers and so GSS Ghana Standards Authority
good.
Say yes, standard
but not to say the Ghana Standard Authority and the FDA one ejuma. I have recently engaged the Standard Authority for fish export and the way I will see ye one ejuma say enko officer ebia betini chi na feed wo mo yes but wo ye won ejuma ye what we are saying in there one more modern na one reach out na won who the way dam area no expand now once one more modern na won boy one offices in one more recruitment emra wonya aban kasa say skebi no the wo hia budget no the wo di tue hon kawa na microphone start the enyina anka no say hu the insu dem nyi ho na tankase fukura walk around obi chunugo fruit kura wo babare na wa hwe the baby ma yen oho odinyi anade ondinyi na yanko jai dem adi madakrubi antido ati we si baby ma ono so wa fa yenuanum bi ma odo ho kosam na do anozo ma na ye betina efridu na ya kan wasem ti ye be pa woncho the one away story and of an institution away them survey once one approach them FDA and then the Ghana Standard Authority. Now one more on details, not specifics. So that if they also want to move in so Ashanti region so your bono na work based on one information our figures and a source or the them coffee would them jume. When them are try them or affect the general business because I no pay. I mean, me sachet water na me no. Inti me ba na woman special ice ya mo na mete ho ana me de coffee me ntum nom no eyim. Na sashi anope me koto nso am yem hihim because of the madia markan. Ti ye best ready wo botu ana mo.
Ovaya.
Oima. Medos na machia ahwefo nyina. Machia adwuma ko farbai. Ene obi biara adwuma ewo ha. Tuesday classes na there. Say Father Dixon Ojena award scheme no. By the close of the year, no family na yem. Yeah, the bema. Yeah, the bema most punctual student. Na mechia agbesi segbefia. And a heti ma agbesi one year sure say this week. At the end I say a silly deal. And my sister answer no hotel. Na machia honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover.
Hey.
I mean himself by all means obey resume.
Yeah, feno.
Papa.
Western North for so mechiamo nyina titu Sahuyo also constituency. Reports I mean feel as if to say some NPP ni na some NDC ni. I'm saying Tawantawe wo NDC for omomu ho regarding suspension of constituency chairman no. Yenhwe na yen solve.
Which constituency?
Sahuyo.
Na NPP for na enyo mantem na we fa ho be.
No,
NPP for no so.
But police for Akochinko for be omo
no yeah friends. Techima South.
Yeah, I'm the concerning before I be we cry no. Na that issue no or appeals or committee so to more by the end of the week.
Okay.
Make sure that
the big edu marital number na go pro number me no ye juju. And then when change so be because of National Media Commission.
Wenchi. Bono Wenchi. Oh, I see.
And I think say it is important say I don't know what they do National Media Commission regarding normal you TV so. There's this group from Arab Money Brotherhood or something like that. Arab Money Brotherhood. More claim say they can give you money, this, that. These rituals. So until Erica J would tear me a more bono. Monche, National Media Commission. Try
so we bono baby Eric will say cry. And I went to say Eric West and I went to East.
Okay. Until Muniz I was one Moon tell me those kind of things and say bet me a team National Media Commission I say sadly.
And they will TV be so.
Oh,
I see.
Yes. Omo numbers in go so be I record I have the evidence.
I say I'm say ya contact NMC for ne.
But okay so mo hu ye. Me kura me hu no omo de omo hu ye. All right. Me am tell me baby no I am not vigilant
because you are a citizen. And you say more so see if you see something, say something.
Yes, I agree. But National Media Commission, they have a mandate. Until they must monitor most of the stations.
Okay.
Yama licenses are more pretty dear. It means, you should also open your eyes and watch.
Say license now the Maya no mudin shisha. All right.
Now NPP so also may congratulate you on their 30th anniversary.
Okay.
Almost celebrity, but say like the preacher said, they picked the wrong preacher. And someone upon came who saw any masters, including the president. Who be any masters.
Why no preacher?
Oh, yeah.
There
the alcohol. Or why you're hot by that preaching. Now, yes, say,
Mama Kufia Sereka.
Just say,
so far now, Imam.
So, oh, boogie, a match the day no. No, most you true money than they're easy. And easy.
I said it was in a contest. I saw it.
Which type of
that
contest?
team says probably you chose the wrong person to come and speak.
But he was.
But said not all two or more for cancer.
Yes.
Of
course, I must also admit that particular preaching doesn't go to only NPP. To other political parties.
Those in leadership positions.
But this unity in the war montem. And the fact say we have the men. If you have the men and you don't have the brains, the country suffer, the party suffer.
If you have the men and you are not united, if you have the men and you are not united, that will be our
channel. Is that how you summarize it?
Sister, you are
why be your politics? Asamba na okay.
There be.
Tell me himself how na oba. Asamba kan mame mo ano.
And now who ni hobi.
Say wa kofa ba nkwade wa nka bia wo fire we body introduction.
Me na be twa asem. Na me na me twa asem na fa ho.
People are not being fair to you.
At all.
Chief, UTV near Tisuno.
Yeah.
It's not for say. Yeah. Almost disunity, no. Almost no solve.
Okay.
Now say, if there's disunity, the person cannot give you his brain. That is how he put it. And I say, sad disunity, no. So you have the men, we have the men. Enkosiaga party no best suffer, or man no best suffer. And on mind the way I suffer, no, it tells you that the disunity in the NPP, no, is so great. And who brought about that disunity? And another Danko Kufuor. He brought about that disunity in the party. And you people must accept it. It is under his tenure of office that the party has gone disarray. We must say it. Anyway, that is not part of the topic. By Beto, or also, our partner, our son, Mame Lordina, and Crawford can say, I didn't know NPP for almost say the decoration in Nomad in United say, and also Money and Tessa. Obi sana na do na ya make say bia na fofo no most of the time arrange these things and background background for me chamo
and you know yeah
wa say
chief jaya na ya
we are having a
there be amount for
MPP ni be na
I don't think they are.
Why are you people not being fair to you?
Oh, he is not being fair to us. Oh, MPP ni be na kan asem abafa President Mahama.
Me reports about
MPP.
Complaints.
We are journalists.
Complaints in the reports of America. Say was say o men wide and so akoye we. And I say those things first organize them. Tell mama ye e-levy cake. And say well first could organize it. O ma out America say.
Ya obusuan pani Ghana fo be switch we wie. Na the omo person omo rebate afi be kan so na say. Pacho den na person rebate.
I think say ono correct no. Asema na panyin kan no very simple. Say die ye nyina ye ti ha ye dwumadi ayedi. Se ntokwa ba ye ntamu a adwena nka ye se ye nyina ye toatoa. Na nka ye ne Ghana fo di nkomo no ye ntimi nya ne sa. Ti de o kan se party wo ho na se wantwi ni ntawantawa ba montamu a adwena ye se motoatoa na ye adwenfua na mode boa o man no munya nti monka mo homom wanka se obi ni brains ana bibisa nti ya o ye propaganda
chief so den na person okwa no 30th marriage anniversary
asem no anka time o kan na meka obe na mama nka me refu
esa so no chana ye den nyame asese o
nti meko masem so
o fire afiko asem
ensio na asem asefem na I'm sure said this is not the first time such a report ever out.
Okay.
And it has been published over and over again. And me anka me just say more publish BBC no my no it be a regional or whatever specific.
They did do.
Yeah, Greater Accra.
They did. Bono Ashanti region
they collected the data across but baby my challenge
was anka emphasis here
percentage that percentage.
Should be a producer or label no yes say this is what it's coming out from there. And I say,
wouldn't that say na chief region say for business, you know?
Yes, you collapse it. You can't come and kill people. Aye. Yes, you close down the company. What's your source of water now? It has been published several times. Ghana water.
But as being fair to the 1 hour survey, they looked at regions so open defecation so high.
Yes.
Now what based on that analysis.
Yes, but the fact is
that is a situation.
There's a possibility there. Drive to a point where Memphis a Greater Accra Hana wire. You cannot lump all those
that I agree with
who are producing in a very hygienic way together. Be specific and let us know say sachet water ABC I ne label to say omo ye testing omo yi BBC Adekye FS omo anko yes no man anko can say BBC so kwa FS was specific Nti say ba na say na wo si ebi asa eyi e fe say
that was FDA working where
me ba obi research no dey sanka if it is FDA sanctioned there nke say you say but Madam Maria Lovelace Johnson Madam for such a sweet woman, yes.
There be the boss and Kasa.
Boss na Kasa. Yes. Monhwe na montutu no ma na yenye area specific na yen root out those people. But when they hear me pa I would have loved say FDA any Ghana Standards Board. Be take serious concern about. Enye what sachet water nkwa including bottled water, minerals and everything. Saya, almost every shop in this country, sa minerals and soft drinks in even alcohol.
Okay.
So from kopim say the next day almost they display them openly in the sun or under the sun. These are the areas. Because a yana boss, I know man so a boss will be a best 1 month and 2 years a boss. The chemicals released into those can bring us so many health issues. We might not even notice and none of this are no money.
Okay.
And also you told them every and the storage areas of these sachet water. Sometimes baby a store no kiosk kitwana and as a store kitwana back up to every mono. Baby I kura no wo be ma je no so obetia no na the scent of soap ni other things and as a floor no baby omo de begu they don't have that crate to say me fa say a floor like this am make me a pack also but omo to me the go just a form concrete so nti wo beto no obi o ho in a shop mu or ton various items provisions nti wo be no nsuo no na semna a taste ni nyina wo. These are the things they have to look at so they may protect the consumer. Otherwise, no say woman a blank statement say yeah, we are unable to determine say and nsuo na meto no say label no beer mento no so they should come out and they help us in this area especially normal display war we are so consistently ama ye normal yenya ya rebi mo ayentumi ehu anon.
Thank you. Abusian for my joint check akramudia by Yenkin can be nafi into so Pedro wa Medina Cruz watching the best show live and clear inside Indianapolis. That's Kumasi Town so. Yauza Swam says Ghanaians who have not been able to register their SIM cards should take advantage of the extension and do so. Than wait till the last minute. God bless the NPP government for the 100 kilometers of roads that they have commissioned in Kumasi. Piaga, good work done, Obaya. Watching you live from Achim Asafo. Manuel Twist GH says that I'm watching you live from Ofanko and I'm Emmanuel Entry. Okay, your birthday is coming. They do a berry show. Eric Smith, Tea Bread Blanks, good morning. You are watching you live in Apam. Greetings to the incoming MP for Gumwa West, Setuna. Nana Kwame Usu answer said they have to pay us back. No. Musa Bato, I find it difficult to understand why everybody giving responsibility to work for Ghanaians. Why is it that anybody giving responsibility to work for Ghanaians want to use his or her portfolio to shortchange the taxpayer? What is the need? Oh, I need to finish this. Okay. What is the need for communication minister charging 5 Ghana cedis for SIM re-registration? Who sanctioned that payment? Crispo Fufu, 5 Ghana cedis app is far better than joining a queue from morning to evening for Ghana card. It will also reduce stress. God bless Communications Minister Madam Eslo Usu and NPP government for such a good initiative. Then comes Charles Ma for watching you live at Shea Mountains. William Lamte, congratulations to those who won. Or hey, Fio, I don't know Nelly Friday. Nate Solomon today represents a very experienced, hard-working, patriotic, and human-centered politician. Honorable Lawyer Joyce Opoku Boateng to you. Ediane Okoso Honum Sano. Oye Waya, Muncheche Mimwe, Ade Mikwana Mi stranger of Jerusalem. Kwesi Asian, good morning UTV. How is everybody doing? I'm watching you live from Dubai. Bra Kwesi Enwu ye na also Dubai boko there. Isaac Eido, aka Nana Ajen Afringwa Kaswa Ottomans. Thanks to Honorable Mavis Kumseng, the indefatigable minister for officially opening the sea for the onshore and artisanal fishers along the coastal region of Ghana. Kaswa is breaking the 8 with Honorable Mavis Hawa Kumseng. Okay. Amisko spelele Kaswa. Also say how Kumseng to us. So it's refreshing. It's a refreshing news on the extension of the SIM card re-registration. But we, the citizens, also need to change our attitude and register. Procrastination on our side must end now. Some Ghanaians have deliberately decided not to register their SIM, all because of corruption, fraud, and criminal activities. And then Ablade Fiekuma, this 3% fuel prices reduction will not add anything. If even it drops 20%, is not something worth celebrating, because what's the effect on our current living condition? People will not change the prices of goods and services. Transport fares will not be changed either. Abanga Basolo, today we present I'm presenting Sami Kwe Leviticus Powers Kaswa. Ghanaians are happy for the deadline extension of semi-registration exercise to September 30, 2022. It is well and good that the NDC supporters ignore the call by their General Secretary to boycott the acquisition of the Ghana card. Young Joe says, good morning, Sister Ya. You said that if we see something, we should say something. And we said something, that is not being done. Okay, let me take my time. When you see something, say something. But if we see something and we say something, something is not done. Even I have seen something and I have said something to the right authority. As of today, no action. I have seen something. Yeah, what do I do? Okay. So you have seen something, you have said something, and yet something is not being done. Okay, I like that. Hernandez Fidel Hayford, good morning. Supremos, happy Tuesday to us all from Fidel in Kwesi main team. Okay, yeah, that's it. I hope so. Kwesi main team for you now. Macarius Dompreke Kibeseng says, please, it's my birthday. Wish me well. I wish you well. I wish that you prosper and then the work of your hands prospers too. Okay, Patrick Opokustaya, good morning. Please tell Mr. Tano to go for NDC membership card, period. Can you please leave Mr. Tano alone? Kofi Nyakon, blueprint, writing from Mesikado Ketan. It is a fantastic idea going to be introduced by this current administration. That is an app that allows people to register their SIM cards themselves and pay 5 Ghana cedis charge per registration under the Ministry of Communication. Kofi, I didn't want to say, unfortunately, you know, I will say it to us so called other issues. And I won't go out there to us so Kofi Nyako, or the back of by you jai making kind amount. Chief Yenshena Yenka Kopeka, semi Ghanaian Times Ediaba. Ushemu Padia, tanker drivers and a weekend no more boko say Sunday. Monday no more 88 and to be on page 17 Ghanaian Times up. Enra minima de obon se news mu amanfo akomo kofele gas a omo anya bi enti then later na enya update say oh tanker drivers na nkasa no omo ye de aboa gas outlet no enti gas outlet no so say anayem na mo boa na ye de ye te worem na ye nso ye mie kra ye nton so it's not as though gas outlet na short gas e bi o but in solidarity with the tanker drivers we are not selling gas. Combating Crawford. Yes,
a serious matter. Now, if she story in say coma, like you rightly said, driver for no, I didn't hear wage now, and then your chain is a supply chain. You cannot decouple a driver full from the operators. Okay. Another friend then, you know them liquefied petroleum gas operators association. Another liquefied petroleum gas marketing companies. They work hand in hand. say company no na product no be order no
na
driver no so akwa deliver na if your story ni ma you see it goes back to issues now you discuss first America there authorities now where you man because they mentioned there I think the time Ura Hassan Tampoli or Hono and where directive be there one freeze the permit what one warrior at them outlets
baby gas stations
now this one no so no it was as a matter of a better explosion be of bow Hachu baby no
atomic
but atomic also but then before no BSc Kumasi BSc baby you know we discussed it I remember for the hours of the view then car stations now ever na filling station be not only gas even fuel but then or I mean in between estate if you were now the margin let's look at all that it's a directives in the bay there. One hour project in most of them was stop on.
Okay.
How many years? It's been like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, they said they correct at 2017.
2017. Now, if the massam say authorities need there is a need there will be a movie. The maintenance can 1 hour permit 1 hour project in one hot. Now 1 year, one investigation, who they will have to clear. Who location no baby.
Well, okay, so Ghanaian Times says 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
See, 2017.
Nah, what 1 hour in charge and what have they been doing? Nda me nyoka say nkrofo no obotu nwa sori akodo dam outlet nyina no weja ho I stop one. When I was stopping one so obi hu ma wo ka che hon. Say worry edwuma, say baby my one ye ma kwan menye edwuma. Yes and so man new permit madam nkodo. Oh dam so affecting one so one edwuma. And I think there is a caller. Only the authorities what I think they've called on the MPA boss now. Or Dr. Mustafa Hamid. On a 2016 election. Also in the main
Inshallah, we need to rescue them.
Inshallah, or they rescue country. Country is inshallah a rescue, but although no rescue situation.
Okay.
As the boss of the what you call MPA.
Because by now MPA for the and you should more year any or more find it, no more recommendation. I bet to Jana.
Something triggered this decision. On your explosion now that no bad.
Yeah.
So all of the view there be anthrophobia or you know abusing them maybe. And you know directives by if you talk kind of there on your CEO Nangasana or a pepper. And you know so stopper. Naturally or the checks be by my run through now I hear. Na ye hunde o ya na project or they stopping Kofinidi or they are allowing and I make there from then till date 5 years in Mirabam by this time and only there ya halt the process nekeke no hang up because people have invested and Krofuso aji won loans na the indeed say yimpa no baby mo ye adwuma o mo na wontu mo nkoda by now or them yimpa no na wo huma worry say nyimpa nso obotu mu ama wa ya ode wo mo hu oyeda man na say bi ya ma okaw ruku nkrofo bi on encourage nkrofo so dey wo pede we dam say bi dam investment nimpo because onyi mo beka kosi and as a matter of fact on investment so oyi depending on the fact that enya obi bia right because ye hia gas no ye to ye dey ye nza ma biara and you know I think it's a good call. Okay. I will, I think they call on the same chief executive and the energy minister. The energy minister no oversight responsibility for one activities are warrior. And if for some reason no say obor institution no do not say won't take certain decisions obotum abam now our findings are waba recommendations are now our bombardina will take certain decisions oba madam ban no wo hon wetum wehu kwana wo fado waye won so a wa jembere wa ko hiska wo da shem kan na wo da apart from ska wo da shem ya nkrofo bi so sebi oho na wo ye adwuma won sa ko wona no won na wo ye construction mason fu carpenter fu ho no wo ji won sika wo won so a we wie kra wo twende wo beboyin se we boyin na se wo ye adwuma de nkrofo sales people na da wo be employ won nyina also obenya adwuma bi na waye and just putting it on hold within this 5 years and yentum yenya report bi wo honede you cannot fault driver phone owners and other operators are where the adwuma there this is a way I open what we want to go for. Now we'll be your attention. I'm sure that they've been moving now, won't need them attention. Normally, no one striking kutina or a solution to them. But before we be striking, I said, I can't, more or bano yet. Or ma, and tea and paying full retail. And who be here, age on ye, as some cases be a one kind of one two product no do. Now about there or the cabinet and sana. President approve my told.
Now, would you say recommendation a BBA? Omo ye na omanfo na ni beje ho ana omo be pene so ana te say tanker drivers yi ye de be ye omo da enko mo nye.
You see, normally in Umponi it's not about ma nkofo no be pene do and obe honde, but BBAC na wama ya hold them process because ye mpedo obesia ye be hwere nkofo nkofo on life for them the minting na wo ye them hwemi enti however the findings are no and other the recommendations are no or the report na wo ye dwuma what to gwa atwa meka na ma ye nyina ye hwem ni e ka ho asem enti se why ye nhihye na we hu do osusu ampara ye stop be 100 location dam krofi ye hwem 1 or 2 a ye ntum ye ma won kodo enti permit na wode ma ho no various assemblies ni kasana and you see this again no we go back to the local governance. We are hoping there in one hour because apart from MPA and stuff and I say how you be basic BB or ha MPA man permit krana other assembly ni so one man one permit be now ya permit na ye dem microphone na ye make sure that what be ya the papa more money we am to permit na done cash out in a way there at the end of the day no asani bana so hia bia na me that man because asani war relationship be true so koye den so koye den no na o create problems or them. As for that one, I don't need to mean on your rocket science and sana me too market. That is what is happening. In the Henen and saying minister had to Accra, Greater Accra, demolition here and there. Crawford are investing at even though once who sika common work baby Madini Susi will feed on more demolition exercise record. In one na wo said be one na work your local authorities in one. Eba na mon na woti. Crawford nyejumanye. And so when we are being serious, now I heard that eba my institutions na yejuma, na offices order what checking, or regulate them in the main. Yerman Crawford wa yejuma oni etu for the fact that you talk, that means you must bring results. Until at the end of the day, nebuna and them married. I mean, sometimes some of us we get tired because we say it over and over and over and over, and then one I would say so I order would to one among they just listen. By 1 week now was a seminar to baby. Until your best the minister no over here na ordinary form na MPA boss no so on so over here ordinary form. Now what they must draw a conclusion to this matter. Said the microphone our how to one indeed baby awo ye juma no feed the one to one ma hon kwana one ye juma the reasons why I want to men other way them communication na microphone hu indeed see able to me ama hon kwana wa ye juma no so other them communication no kodona microphone hu na ye mo microphone na won grow my issue and this microphone was kana opede one investor not the say that mo kwana invest keke or be affect obi but mama ye nka ho nhye bureaucracies no doors so much there system be close to door
but ana me ka say fire bureaucracies ya na ye dey share so the tinetine headmistress
clever papa
no headmistress Debbie who
the only students
Debbie
school no boys be akwata teacher reje was how no be wo be me headmistress
on to mom force landing I don't make casa bureaucracy ni o open wa fa hodico how do you
was the advancement about truncation process.
I tell you.
Administrators no dance. Me mo watch na fe na me hu.
Hey, I read your bio. Just who that to me ba.
So watch the F papa. F.
Meta was.
Yeah, remember the same type color.
Yeah, they were. Asani went to the news you do.
Oh, Chief Chideke be mama.
It's not hot in a hole.
Chideke, yo, shas, you know. I'm say, mama chia mama, and the magi, so she could jina.
Okay.
And edu abusian phone nyina. Sister ya.
Yes, of fire.
See, me, I na me see afem. Say me bu nkompo, e komachi. Na me sand de komanim. na mehwe said ya amaramra bi omoye omono mafa na bibrem ha yenso the way ayeye no mafa medwe ho amente ase
adentia
ye kan bibi say untumi nye ade baako said ya woye ne no a na wo gidi say nsunsuanso foforo bi na beba nsunsuanso na obenya wo saade no saa na obeye in the first place so obi the test be by or see something, say something. She has seen something, she has said something. Something has not been done. In fact, these things, they are just slogan. I can assure you, says, I see something, say something, you know. People have seen something they have reported, nothing has been done, and nothing will be done. Sister, why am I saying this? Sure. Who shall say, no can say, a combating crowd ever gas and crowd some decades ago, na anka gas ni ho a because we didn't know much about say the gas in audio and roll establishment dey this no mai e shase look at that time I shase kakra said the be ya enua ye twa wo forest mu no man ano be brase indeed ano abrase pa sankanye gas anka mse enua ye twa chekwa ya hye nankanye enua ketwa and I must commend the president for the initiative of the tree planting thing. Said that's the only legacy in my mind. Obeja me, I will always remember him of. The rest, no the omonyo. But make us as a brochure baby, and a crop of Robiswa. Once 5 years ago, you stopped from the expansion, and I say, siting of gas point, and I say gas filling station. Now you would the entire per se. The entire you stopped in the first place. Secondly, ye wan more ye two ye di make sure say the siting of gas plant in Kropo ebia emma so bi why am I say that e dey ntin ye dey stop wo no explosions anamboa ene say baby a yes siting no no e wo mantem nti time anka wo be stop wo na wa plan bibi a wo be to mitigate the situation as we speak. Russia Ukraine ban we dia born for hosa for him say no ntin no mo nko anim. Ukraine in the midst of war no or more lay pipes to America to tap gas. Yet and you lay pipes free.
Lay pipes to America.
Yes.
Sure
yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Laying pipes from
yes.
to
That's
America.
lay from Russia to Germany.
No,
no.
That's that same continent.
You see, you see, it doesn't matter. Fiber optics. You think that it is impossible? They are laying the pipes to where they can get gas. Yet you had lay pipes, West Africa gas pipeline, and you bedroom Ghana. And who said there are hazards inciting gas points in various areas. No? What must we do? We must come out with a policy as a government to especially the estate developers. Say, by the time you estate, make sure, say, you have laid the necessary underground pipes and have gas. Says it is possible. In doing so, no, I cited the pipe from Nigeria, West Africa gas pipeline. It is not difficult laying a pipe from Atuabo to your friend is saying East Legon. It is not difficult. It is expensive, but at the end of the day, no, you will save lives. You also make the impact in terms of making profit because I know it will come with its own charges.
Yeah, in context, the environment I woman ebe boama aye efficient ama omotua eka ama bibia ye kama.
Sir, okwa brochure sa gas ne normal ye nyina no. Once I mean fast say ye nyina ye to one estate mu. Obi aye adwuma once wakoto sa estate no you must be doing something. And son obetumi anya scatter sa estate no. Enti bibi biara ebam say the otua electricity bill ne normal no. Sa na obetua gas no. Probably they can bring up a scheme I be deduct straight from your salary and I say bill be no otua. It is very doable. Oma paying for better transfer. Now identify for you no. What did he do? Will lay pipes efi say wager all the way to Adenta and one boom. But we can do the same thing. Trouble is just here. Lay the pipes to Accra, to Kumasi and various areas and continue to build gas plants to ensure say in the near 10 years no. Yeah, mama try and discuss BMC and Crophobia construct as a result of projects be almost starting over $10 billion. Hot our moon conditions of services so enye. Okay. You must take steps. Sure. Ye bubu nkrofo edan. Na ye you more fi ho. We don't plan in ensuring say ye bema omo baby on betra. train anu ye wuro ko Vanda point or jiwo mu nyina fi ho all the kiosks they are back there because ye no sa demolition sa whatever decongestion mo no you are putting measures in place to ensure say we cordon off the place and I say the SCA no ye be ye
and no tin say nipa ye ho sa ehwo awo no kura bi okura wo high tension ECG for high tension po bi ase se wonni mu sononko nanso wonni se ade ebetimi ate akumi yaba betu afiri ho omo bra akire ko ya se mini ba bi te menya ba bi anton ade no wase akotena wo na wo do nkwan tu asan mu because yes you obi adwuma so obeba be pam nti se nipa na ma wa anye na adwuma yi nti no wase akotena
sister ya nipa ni sunti na ye mra nyankopon bo wi as na adam if wo ye mra wo se aduaba we nte mra no wa kire omo de omonye okote yodi ye wo se wo hu wo no a anasa wo hu wo be kaw wo so hu na bi obepedua abono na afa so bone ya Kenan ebo ye no mo be bre wasase se mo tele asase no mo do ansa na nti mra ye manipa nti wo the law enforcer it is your responsibility say sa high tension as nipa no na dwene say ade no ente da because you know ono na dwene no ade no nya ade beti mabi away ente but onim the race fimoba and I say normal emete wo baby out no along all our pylons no be say fit afwaje hwafa any other shop owners ne ndomba it is the responsibility anya no mo shase o fi kwadwo hoho nti asaya o mo asade ne say o mbehwe no mo yi o mo fi ho na o mo de mra chenchene say o mo kwotena ho na ebi ya first time ya betumo ye hu say obi akoha punishment say ne be ma ye nya sa no ma we don't punish people for the wrongs they do nti na no say ekoso eba no tanker drivers no I share their concern. Okay. First of all, condition of service is supposed to come. And now, we share or more a crown or more bum. Say, Obi be kwa gas if you at Twabo. Now, or call all the way to Bali. Now, track and say, you must say, what general for a period of time. Be then also because all diverted. Into you know, so when you we have said, say, a council Jojo, any a beer say, accident or consultino. A beer and can such people won't drive best 4 hours. Omo enje o ma home enso omo so ban bi omo da adi nti emre bi so abase na ewugina na wodwonso kropo a tracker ne se wo de machew you understand nti omo hwe na omo go saade ne mu na mileage a wodi am omo na route nso a wodi am omo se wo ko ball ya fa that's the only route we have given you enkonko nwan ba bia na ye make sure say you be streamline omo activities no in terms of driving na omo so omo ho ha ne omo na conditions of service ba bia omo salary na kofa no em say no so e ha adwen kakra kofa baby and sana be di wo monster because they don't work directly with the MPAs or someone nti kofa owners for and sana be trio moka nti abanhwe na onye bibi na yefa policy so mbra the new estates that are coming you be lay gas pipes alcohol na yen service ye ho we should build more gas plants so na yenfa emboa oman.
Thank you. Kofi mintie
nya ba me da se yesi sankofa okowachi na osakofa yinchi.
Okay.
Mamenyi isu akwanya na memmo the new party executives no abaso national executives no hwe dwumadi a yekodi ye wo UPS a na me anim no krani na eso ani omo ye adwumaso a esi nyina ye bo maso me de ade ba ko a me fa free mu ye asem a yenua ene yenua yembra Justin Kodua ne now yen general secretary e kan ne se si ye amanyoko yi de afonfom ye ho enti se obi afomwa fa che unua na yenhwe kwan a ye betimi afaso na ye de party no akonanim tosumio nra Dr. Bawumia nso ko Kumase ekotwa soda nyame adom ye be start 100 kilometer inner city roads ama yenuanom a omo Kumase ya sempa se yenyina ye bo aban no abaso ne yensre se oma bi mra bio fi se yenuanom a omo Kumase no omo twadwo ache se Kumase akwan ne ade aban na yebi over 1000 kilometers of roads but more needs to be done nyame ya adom nso a yenyina yenim se bosumi a yebisime September Kumase Swami interchange so ebe start nti ade a yese nyina yebo aban abaso na yesre se saa niema no ebeto akoso now ye ba nsem a wo ka ho asemi I think say mit anopay na mitie yenua drivers for no me de to no wakasa bibre nti manya nsem ni nyina ye okay ansa na another person nso buy I think so omoton retail shops na omoton yin nso buy say omonso de omonto me be boy yenua no mo de ano na omonso de omo mfidie agufom kopem say ohawa eha sector no aban betimi aso ano nintieti mu ni nyina ka kosi se think say 2017 ye issue abaya na menua chibani ka ho asem no aban de so bi to certain retail places bi ankofo bi ye sankomo so de beton gas ni bi na ye free 2017 ebesi na no aban timi emma ho tumi nkrata be masa ankofo no so akọ back to baby e say omokoton ana omokodi omodwuma be semfie num ni ye nyina ye nim di nti aban take his decision it's for our safety because ye hwe the see ye e was atomic one na e ade a ani enyan in fact panyi bi o man yo mu a ne nua ba ehwele ne nkwan Ghana fo ahoro bebre so hwere mo nkwan etitiriw ene nkura me de me kai sa video ne pa kura ba ko a na owo mu a na sebe je hye ne ade a ye mpese ye beka akai abusuafo yawo eno ne kire se ade a ye ka ho asem no enya adwuma bia keke eye adwuma yes e de adwuma beba de sika beba nipa bi botom nanso esunsunsanso no ekọ akire ensunsunsanso so ya ade etimi ball man ye nyina ye kai ade esi wo eye circle ha related to petrol ho sensem ti eba petrol ne gas ho sensem no ya na ne ka no kana kakra nti ye nyina no ye besre se senkitahudie bi na esa aban ne ye nuano mu dia sankitahudie no ne ye nyina ye besre se beba so ba no so nkyere se
ebe no ache se esese ani omudi nkita ho se ti se obe yesi eja ato ba bi fire force e koye investigation o mu se preliminary ni che se electrical we akire wonti hwe biem ti enu ti na ama omu so anya sa amenase pa
yemfa ne se 5 years ni minia would you rather 5 years or would you rather another disaster yemusa yehosa me tina midi kan kasa me say de esa aban ye bia ye betimi din hihye ye pa egu akwan mu ama ye nuanu mu atimi akọ mu nnwuma so na esa aban ye
okay
me tie opanyin no se omu nuanu mu bi afri mu ebi mu anya stroke ne ade fi se sika omudi ko share adwuma ni mu a se say na akoye brick and mortar esi ho a omudi bank sika ene ade eho na ese me free se aban no omotena se a ebia moa bia ebetimi de abo omo now to cushion them but we must not compromise on safety.
Are we compromising on safety and as institution be so ye na adwuma so negligence akoso wo nafa?
We cannot establish negligence or otherwise.
Oh,
if we say
ye jitu mu say ye ka say amaban ye jitu mu say ye ka say amaban no ye ka say ye koye den why na e kwa akoye oye no e de enu hu ye obo amane be
unse ene na me ka se metie minua mo no minua ba ko a ogina homa retailers association no kasa on one of the sister stations o say onu onim se MPA aye report
okay
onim se MPA so ye report wie no o de akoma Ministry of Energy ama mo nso aye report atoso
okay
ama se say no report na kwa akudru mpanyifo animu a mpanyifo assess.
Hold on. So we are building year two coin. Now you call MPA to energy. Energy no him fa na next stop no. Why mo nem penning for?
They are called cabinet. From what he is saying.
No,
it's nothing like a negligence. The point I am making is
bra kanokre say 5 years. Obi build di adwuma. Ampa disaster ba ye pese so ano. Yes so disaster na no. Obi suje tirenhye.
I have not said that. So me
medical cracker is not doing his responsibility. Is it not about time that we hold people accountable to their responsibility? We are paying them with the taxpayers' money.
You hold somebody accountable to a responsibility when you have all the facts to say Obi are negligent on their responsibility.
Now we are not having the information. Why are we not having the information? Whose duty is to bring it out?
No,
because we are sure say beyond the tanker drivers, even Ghana for crap as well, say, hey, now no be a dear be a see her, a toll gas station or atomic, dear toll la. Trade fair chiwono sa say ni say you nti afa free work no anamo ampanyin for akrache for no kotena so mususu di ba ye ni de ye say ye pese ye fa ho nie emma obi anya akomatoye mu.
I think say the wo kan no na me so me kan the American nyina ne say niema bi ase ye de boa ye nuanu mo mutimi ye omadwuma no ase ye boa mo ye omadwuma de me di kan ye no no.
Okay.
And I me ka say ye nuanu mo nsum senka ye mu no ye nya hu enti ase say process bi koso process no na ye nuanu mo free say process no wa what you say enti de ase ye nyina ye hwehwe ne say adenti na ama process no ache bibi wo ho a eye of safety importance intia ama process no ache ana then ye betimi ayafa ho me mpese ye nyina ye betimi abetena ha sane me ntimi nka bibi ngu omo ye retailers so ana drivers so no sa na ese ye hwen so say ye benya aban so side of the argument to see say is aban satisfied with report aba adenti na aban entiki decision me enena mete science me nyina
nti ye mo bi say anchenkafo no bokoko say de omo pese omo.
Oh, I'm sure na so Omaka said they've been engagements, they've been engaging government, but aban decision taking no and said they may no take decision yenti asesa says aban take decision on take decision for just a be adwumakuo aban take decision for Ghanaians.
Okay.
So what you say enti yenya botre na yenyina ye ni sa ansem hu komo
chairman anu
me so wi
obetimi abam
etwon adwuna abadodo wi a mekaza o nyabuta
ma on say yes happen attention be about so no aso be say you are truncating my thoughts
jama ye Russia nyabuta
enti ni aba the American say
okay
ye ti ye nuanu musu
okay
eye ya sesebi obi a invest sika mfie num ni na ontimi nyamfaso bi mfiri so ne apart from so nyamfaso no bank nso twen no eye ya
okay
ba ye besre nuanu so omunya abotre me free ha me nua Mustafa ye me bra panyi prekope me frɛ no na ye nyina ye nya munti ase ne ahwɛ kwan a ye betimi ne yenso ye kakra ye betimi akande aboa yenso ye kakra ye betimi advocate no ye nyina ya aboa na sesan ye bi ese ba no aba but me nua ya kan asem bi and I think say bibi a ese ye nyina ye twe ya dwen esiso na ya kan say ye move to a stage a ebedru ba bi mpo a hu hia say ebi a yebeye sa retail outlets ne niam no na yebetimi have pipelines a dig gas ne bebe fi ya sempa for somebody like me Sebi I've spent quite a number of years with Abrochi no the tie no but sa infrastructure no it costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of work part of it requires say ye be digitalize in society enough for some of these processes to take place. Because these processes, they don't take place in a vacuum. Me meti sabe USA meti fie na gas aba na ye twa mekano. That process no is supported by serious IT infrastructure. Now say obekaya one of the problems are na US are buying e won say Russia was attacking its gas infrastructure. Meaning say ya wote ya. Na nye say pipelines na no mo pese o mo say no. Technology and a back the supply of this infrastructure no na Russia 4% or more hacking. Make can we dia basis say and na me no ka say ye can Ghana card ho asem ye can we ho asem ye can sa nema we nyina ho asem say ye ntimi ampagya oman no en free baby a ye wo na ya am build the requisite infrastructure sa nema ya wo kan enye possible because say ube lay pipes akonkofo fia it's not just laying the pipes. You need the right infrastructure. Obey then na wa belu obi mpo. The otini fee say we need the requisite infrastructure. Enti ye nyina ye support aban hihye ya wode aba say ye build or mine through an identification system ye betimi a leverage to do a lot of things. But focus am you say leapfrog. So person wo ko anim wo man chichiri mu a untimi nko step 1 step 2 step 3 because sa no bi ko ye to the be where say we free step 1 now cost step 5. So ye nyina yen support to abide in that process. Me dem no be we no. Vice President Kokasa wo civil service program ase. or can be for credit system. But a idea, you know, I shut down train adwene amaso. Se sadie no e baso ana sansam a ye kan say ye be harmonize yen infrastructure to leapfrog na be baso. Ade na credit system. Say me nua ba wo hoi e bia okoto phone how de sika na eto, okoto laptop how de sika na eto, okoto car how de sika na eto. Sa ban timi build the credit system a e betimi aboa ama wakwaje bosia na de atofri say there is a system that will know say yani kofi sikasemni kofi jebosia otua na ye the amount watua ne kakra
okay
se gas a watua ne kakra enti baby a enkomo a ye di ne nsem a ye kanyina ni nyina ka besi say we have not built the requisite infrastructure ebetimi atake your mind no to the next level a ye pese e take your mind no edeko.
Thank you Chief Afemi.
Yeah, it does. You see, Kofi Kasa no can say be say who negligence be out baby. My other bechi the honor a discussion kesa or the but I want to stay or focus on the issue you have about that driver phone operators you work and say Kofi. Okay. In the first place, if there was no negligence, Anka, we are not even discussing this matter. Because what actually caused the explosion, information I want my say after, and I don't know my MP who take certain decisions.
But my negligence was in context. So.
Okay.
No, can say I am negligent in the sense, 5 years.
Yes, I'm coming there.
Safety negligence.
No, I'm coming there. Say we need to get a premise. Okay. It's safety, no, not than negligence now. But then Aban is the what you call supervisor of all these activities, if you like. Yeah. Now, Aban will commission some commission or committee to do certain inquiry. Based on that, until Nkrofubi Onejuma is on hold. 5 years. Aban Ankasane mandate 4 years. Na say assembly na say yebe commission or committee of inquiry. Now it will take 5 years. Now results are now reports into Mumbai. Into industry players will complain, and then we don't see it there. Obi or the Nejuma to another there is some negligence somewhere in that chain. Kofi, how long must it take? They have them reporting. Now the necessary decisions or say punish say allow say support how long? That is my worry. And for that, we cannot say that ubia yenejuma pepepe. So ubia yenejuma pepepe. By 2, 3, 4 years, he feet year young growth we work say na say explosion krobaba na asoman systems are not there so much there. You be inquiry na say advice as to who can add on or who must stop, and it will take us 5 years to take that do that exercise. Then are we helping this country?
No, I think say medical can say there's a ban ye bia no the relief a brain nuano.
I want you to tell them that they should speed up.
Of course they should. Of course I'm
not here to tell you what I want you to tell you.
But the American say
you are being too nice.
The American say Chief, you see the American say assemba na say obi kan asem and they kind of one side of the story.
So the other side.
I see a 2 year bonity the other side. Say let me sure say the years matter.
Too much.
But Aban may have genuine concerns being tier.
Sure.
So Aban the genuine concerns in ba. Na ye nyina ye tie na se da bi Aban wasam a wo kan die. And twice more. Some of us was be bold enough to say Aban asam a wo kan and twice more.
Okay. But say only chief na enya but enti say I driver for no ameka say dia mu ye nya. Up to now, Aban the name say concerns no SSO obeka.
A driver for na
by force say come and speak. Let me know what is about my issue.
A driver for na so agya to say some processes have been done. Until America said,
good. So when the processes no, what is stopping us from communicating?
Yes. And even what's
only he said, yeah, kumuna, ayen kitahudie. Say a processes no, why na ye? Esha why na nim? And to be nimunti yenti wo mwase. Will you for the person that will say, I buy on your nedwuma? Because until dia wo ye, why ye bibi? Uso wanka. Enti wanka no. May then who say why you be?
And I make sure there be tea. And I make sure say, me nuano mo asem o mo kan, they have genuine concerns. If we say in fear numni, obi banker chase no, obi every mu. There's absolutely no justification for anything. But the American say ye tien sem no a sometimes no one hwe ya obehwe no at the surface level. Yen nyina yem hye aban se nkita hodie bi na ekoso nti a eho du sa de na oban mai Ghana fo nyina ho.
First of all,
let me Chief Minister
more topics.
First of all, exactly. First of all, no man who said the cabinet yard. But first of all, a man who said you can't say be. That means the Mrena does.
Yes.
That one. You see, people have responsibilities. Other ones will make sure that.
Of course, na so be twa bosia kra onya sika.
About 4 years. Now 4 years now about ni winning power 2017 explosion aba. 4 years in about ye nedwuma when 2 months over you akwa election when you tumbi o aba 5th year on 2 months over we. Na explosion 3 ba about 30 years no the career.
Correct cause Zakaria.
My last example here baby anamete e Washington. There were a lot of decisions be a obekọ no. Yebeka sa ade we ye de ba ya che.
Good.
But ubekọ akohwehwem no. Na enema a eso ade ni mu no. Eto da bi wo ho a. Enye se nipa na wote wo na ye nipa boni ni a opesa ade ni che. It's confidential so niema bi wa me ntimi my example. But your decisions are na see take the boa Ghana for sometimes it takes long. But because enema bi som and you may be kutamu a enye easy.
Those are the things we are trying to
right. Very good point. Very good point. But he agrees to the that place in Washington, whatever it is, equal. They will give you certain information, even though I didn't buy no, but hold you on to wait because you know that there is something going on.
I say, I buy engage. Na say, beso masne crowd will be moved to cushion them.
Thank you. Correct, Zakaria was also Dr. Baumia said it's not brick and mortar that is used for development. It is data system, data and system working. So which data and what system are they putting in place? The Mahama Accra Digital Center or the system unit, 300 kilometers radius fiber in Natswatino. In T correct call message na ewadodo kose menyani nyina. Savino Owusubuati, sometimes your submission will tell us that you are not a political analyst or social commentator, but rather you don't like Nana Addo. Okay, let me see. Crispo would be about my kind. Jaina Yankan for Fronso Dewati. Une corresco nyina. And then ni odate males. It's clear NDC is governing from opposition. Ghanaians listen more to NDC than the NPP. We need to kick out this so and so government. Onoso nedia odiaba enono. So let me see. Why be me Davis Dadzi mean kind of quick nafi. Oh, I lost Davis. I have to find him. Davis Dadzi says, when God wants to punish a nation, he uses he uses some kind of leaders. I haven't mentioned anybody's name. Some kind of mina media church is my editor no. My editor na enona anu enshedodo. Nti my editor ma Davis. Correct score 1 wasan abahe. Eya munya na ebi mu sonfo mu de emra. Nye sabe no mu san bo mesobo sister yesende a won kan data use ne boarding den ni atodi asende. Okase no UTV anka ye betena ho asende. To the ba no wagya na onu anso anya kwan de ne de aba. Na fe mato aso. Gawuga TV Teddy says, great job UTV. Bashiru Haj, Ghanaians will forever remember Nana's presidency for his good works. And then Kofi Nyanko ne de mpese obi abeba kini GH how Akunsin should continue Ghanaians so we di atem kakranti so na yese me hu ne ntem nti metumi ho for Nana King Boachista. I've seen something more than 10,000 SIM cards are registered in the market with Ghana card and people are buying it. To see edi agro exercise, more bro for the exercise in futility even at the onset. Intimate possible, sir. Omo de wines and omo de register. Agon Juliana says every day long talk, sir, without any action. Politicians will kill us, so yeah. Julian so dia or de abanono. Nundu abo inti dia ebe ni se miti num na afe yemfa enka reparation SSA. Womo etua emaya na president ensusi offer meshase ewo so reparation long overdue for Africa.
Sir, what I say?
Yeah.
Sir, reparation say me tia na me bo from me. African leaders are more per reparation.
Nyan sa say obo be funo. Ano nye den dodo.
Oh, stay am say no kwan so ano.
Okay.
In the sense African leaders, you almost buy na Daily Graphic front page. On my penny, na picture da ho kama. Na African way. Na watch say, make us a paragraph 2 hono. Okay, could do baby or say, the president said, or Nanado said, at the opening of a 4-day summit on the theme Advancing Justice, Reparations and Racial Healing. That is omo theme omo de year, I would have loved say African leaders and the Africans would rather say a bear seeking tribal healing more than so-called racial now omo at the target for it is there. Yes, racial issues are there. But we are more racism. We are more than even perform more higher.
And no ye fisem.
Yes.
Omo feel say bigger problem was centuries back sa edwedi na ekoso
centuries back one man boy masa edwedi nkoso e na wan kasa no African leaders na mammo no bu na sai na mo bu na mo de boa mo nkrofo oba third page na
third paragraph
there be
page 3 all right.
Former apology. I think or say former apology according to him, that is the president. The entire continent of Africa deserves a formal apology from the European nations involved in the slave trade for the crimes and damage the trade had done to the population, psyche, image, and the character of the African, the world over. So, our leaders are causing more harm to our psyche than what we need as an apology from the Western world or any other place for the issues of about slave trade.
So no, two different issues. Our leaders, we have a way of Rebecca say muka cause more problems. Any empower memo empower say, but omususu say even ebepem ene ebi before awomo wa bruchire. O say na nya omusu gu omuyem eni ama omofam blacks are ye ku omo ni nyina ye saa de I say they want you to know that unka yen ho.
Yes.
Inti edi wo mu nya saa nkwaso madwadie no edi nya ama enne edi nya. Inti so oka say mumpata ye ana mumpa ye chewa.
Enye ne oka say edi nya yen ye suban enne ma ye hu ne say edi nya. How are we carrying ourselves? And Nsroma by was said the black identity must be put out there clearly for everybody to see, say, we are responsible and we are capable of managing our own affairs. What are we seeing on the continent today? Per our leaders' actions and inactions. Inti omoni ye omoye na hospital when see the year one put the necessary measures in place. We are our coverage. Why wouldn't they look down upon you? Because a scar we here in our cancer reparation. Omo the amount. But I'm very happy say such monies or reparation that they so want badly. It will not come in the tenure of this group of African leaders. They will chop the money and misuse it. And so they know. Now, he was referring to some 2 billion, here, the reparation. under the same paragraph, former apology, Uber former, was say, citing some instances when reparations were paid to buttress his call, President Akufo-Addo recalled that when the British ended slavery, all the owners of enslaved Africans received reparations of 20 million pounds sterling, the equivalent of 20 billion pounds sterling today. Say the 20 billion, His Excellency the sitting president, and his finance minister, because esika ba omemu yen ye taxes kura wo je a ese wo do man ho bra no mo mismanage mo misuse no covid sky ye de abeche ye ni no ma no ni nyina mo ntumi account for it na ye bra 20 billion ye na wo de be ye nti for me this kind of call ye embrace abrofo no mo hu ye suban o mo hu said ye si manage ye mo bra ye trillions ye nkofo be dwi ni nyina without any. If there should be any reparation at all, what I would have called for is to ensure say ye kwan from Accra to Kumasi na ye nyina ye pa ye mo mo nyema ye and say reparation in the form of institutions, say ye buama institutions, education e bi ye ba be sisa institution we ideological institution to correct or whatever it is, but say ye calling for reparation in terms of cash no man ombe drain rougher yen ye timam no will not benefit. Call for reparation in terms of technology. Na omombra emeboa almost setting up institution be making sure say they have come purposely for this reparation. Say omo ba making sure say technology is distributed across Africa and as a Ghana. They who say we are benefiting. Today as we sit here, we are being told that we'll pay 5 Ghana cedis for an app that is being developed.
5 minutes up. An
app that will not cost us 100 Ghana cedis, 5,000 Ghana cedis. Obi beji 5 cedis. Let's assume say 500,000 people use the app. Skapudo omo de kohen. You understand? You are milking us. We are supposed to get certain services free. Wi-Fi is free. At the end of the day, they will deduct it from your oil. But it's free, more or less.
How do they do that deduction? It is
from
not
your
free.
salaries.
They pay for.
Yeah, but it's
a more build the base, you know. Or de be sad deductions and they say, okay, get your card, get your TIN number.
Must you charge us for an app that will not cost you 5,000 for the population of this country? Can't you do that for free from the taxpayers' money? Now you to mean try because don't forget, even that 5 cedis no, and crofua omu to mean no. Obi wa koya omo musika. At the same time, you are buying data to do this thing. It means you are not paying only 5 cedis, you are paying more than the 5 cedis.
Thank you. Coffee means reparation as a meal.
Medas minya ba na ya ho ya me wanwa say yenye bibi free. Na branti ya na wasupa aban say ya na ebia na free na aban the free na beje tumi na niam bibre. Na de ya ho say sa free
Men super ba won free.
Enti de a we otena ha wasupa aban say obi beji sika di asema president e kan kra no.
Free with that content.
Unya ayi
TSHS and
that content bia ye kan asem a na wo de aye just minim the finance minister de aye wa asem bia ye kan
that is what I want.
You should be fired. Kan emfa finance minister ho bia no na wa nwan na de abesi
ni suba nti na me de kan sa
ofa me da asema kofi nkasa kofi na platform
asema o mampanyi kan is about fairness, is about equity. Say ye nuanu mo a ye befa o mo free Africa de omoko abuchi memu ni ade no kwan a ye de omofa so na nya kwan a eye kwampa enti said you no edi bone ne mpo no ye tua ne ka se onyan bone dia na de edi ono ne bone no ede ne ede compensate sa na ede pata sa nipa asema mampanyi e kan nyina no
Kafra, and now because so crown, do di bone no, ye tua ne ka so the slave traders and ye tua and I say countries and ye tua If we are agitating for reparation, we are agitating for the individuals or families that for were enslaved and our countries, you know.
Okay. Mampanyi can the people and the countries.
Okay.
But the omomudi bonena no waka ho asem in the US slave owners no. Wa wo slaves no say aban si yenyan tama emancipation ne baaye Abraham Lincoln the baaye no. yebema 300 cedis for every slaver
$300
dollars for every slaver ube giant. And no na man penny kase nipa no a slave owner no yadana se say jai obi na de onu ye slave ne de ye na na busua ne nana kanso ane san kofo no de na omo ase.
How do you identify them to say that mami asimesi anana na asimesi mbefa oba we say onyi ni so mbeka say Africans de ye ye pema ye mai.
Talk about reparation. Omampanyin ni nipakuo bi ne hia yo. He met with African. It was a summit of African Americans and Caribbeans. Into omampanyin ka say yemfa sika no mema meme ne wo. Ye kan ye nuanom o mote abrochira.
But o can say the African continent.
Of course, and I say o kan
ye can say continent.
So when I say one can individual say me ne o kan continent as a continent and as a country. And o kan individual say the diaspora Africans.
Enti continent de no ne country de na me bisa se omo beka se omo adwen ye omo se ye de bia maye ne ye pe because omo beko no de so omo jaye those that were assimilated they are still the francophone ones are still tied to their trade. When UK was leaving wanye package amaye.
You are comparing colonial times with transatlantic slavery. Ye can't slavery time ye be fa nkwasum. And only a difference from the trans.
And when they ashase. Okay. And no one did dimu, and then they came to colonize us. Okay. Because they came with a trade, and now from trade they graduated. Whoever came.
But Omampenyi is not talking. Omampenyi is not talking about when the colonists left, and he said they can say Ghana when the British left. Now I think you're about 5 million pounds or so. And you know what's you can reparations for the transatlantic slaves. And who wants them can be different.
And be say we just want them so mama is can how many years after the trade was abolished?
America this is a conversation now, bro. Focusing is raging. It is ongoing.
Because it is going on in
America. You see, don't forget, say, Omampenyi way, any Omampenyi or buy. What establishing a more robust relationship with any African Americans or the African diaspora?
That's untrue. It's not true.
How so?
Yeah, please.
How so?
Thank you. Kofi Koso, make your point.
Aban way, Obekai say yema yenuanom bi citizenship. Obekai about 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, actually,
the first time we were granting citizenship. Any day didn't can yema.
I wouldn't recall exactly, but I'm saying Obekai year of return. Obekai other activities are buying way made because all kind of Omampenyi kan na one kind reparation kwan. Or see there ought to be a healing process. Part of the healing ntina Omampenyi tone nsafre yenuanom omo the African diaspora omo amanone say US, Caribbean, Canada they say momrefie to be part of the healing process. Me di tintimam was approved. That time I was the head of information and public affairs. Me di ambassador J.B. Wechi traversed the entire United States. Say ye between ye nuanom abefie to be part of that healing process. Baby ye these slaves a free Africa called first Hampton. I was sent there on behalf of the Republic.
So mami Musa wasem ye be hu slave ben na ye hu se u free ha. Okay. Ene ye do ba ha. Inti ye pataw.
Inti na make sure say.
And I said no one so mbeka say we issue apology no.
Inti na make sure say san komo we no. Ohwe asem Omampenyi kra kan we say we must not worry so much about the modalities. Because our modalities now we kan ho asem no. E very difficult. Obi nka say e very simple. Ukwa America kra na the conversation is ongoing. But question I will be saying be say why na etria no? Why na African American? Why na you say? So the modality is not well defined. Say enu ni ye de match ban na ye de makofitonto. But Omampenyi is adding to the conversation. Say and from so bia koso. Okan say there must be an apology. Say unim say na saying just about 2 months ago, the Belgium government, Efrema Congo, Omampenyi Lumumba, ne ho niema ye gi e de ma Congo back.
equally Uganda
yes.
Ama issue apology
yes.
Ama. So they are doing it country on country but ntina ama me bisa say we no mbe ye ne sen
na omanpania indicate
say ma yen ha yeti wo ho
there be omanpania indicate say the European countries, the European Union must officially apologize to the people of Africa. Omanpania indicate the funds as far as reparation as far as sikasamni they are there. Omanpania indicate say
apology, compensation, reparation then a priority.
Ni nyina ya ade a omanpanyin fi say ebebo ayen komodie no ne African Americans asema ye kan ye situating in a proper context ayen komodie on African Americans ne Caribbeans na edi ade a ye nuanom o mo ba Ghana bedi sankon eho hia o mo
all right
and omanpanyin no mo di
ma chief somra chief bra na ye nko
yo ya me das in fact I mean there 15 man tom na mo
okay
you know slave in say me if you bring to bring me nya ho kra me you want stress castles na ade na wo hwe na ya say te a ya rehosam
sure
now if you asem wo da ho ya tro ya ye kan wasem na ibehu ne say bi wunu bi ofri tete no okodam kwan ni mu if you look at it in that context now ebeja tum de anka compensation bi ba na de bibi ba na wa ba sebi wona ebusuafo na aza wo hwere wonu anoma na de wokodi dem go na anka the masam no oboto aso judge mechanism
okay
but the message is good but I'm looking at the messenger
why if the message is good why not look at the message what do you care about the messenger
if you look at the formal apology call that we are doing yet omayim ha Kofi President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, only a number one gentleman, say GPP, CPP, whatever, only a president. Apology. MPP as a political party, a president who did him. Say, as a man, make a choice.
What friend, it's no be interrupted. Oh, friend, all the can
yes, Kasem Krana, so mana hina, ye will be o ye be or can hina. Aban president wo dey nyimi wo ma ye taasi twuru de o ma no ye den kra na nyimpa wudi wonyi mesma wonya nyimpa na economy wo be ye ni ye oduru pempen no aban gitum na nzama on try ye nti obehia de obokọ ema IMF wo so na asen o manga na kra o kan di nchin de munko bi nde munko bi until date aban huntu ya apology for man nko the messenger. I said it's a good politics. Me say the message
Chief
is
good. Because you are inviting him in.
Me say the message is good.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the messenger.
Okay.
Abrofuna on you okasan. Don't you know that we check once we were hanging papa yensu nyimpa in the kasa. And it's a way you wait to checks. Na the master me making no kwabi woman. Nyimpa na nyina kasa na you are calling on him no on for apology man. Aware kasa no obohu then. It's very important. I won't ask our mamma come and say, 1 hour. I saw somehow can't you see? No, Miss 1 hour here, what I say. Fanda margin, I hear it. What in the edge? Now, Fanda, diabolic, Miss Fanda, make a diabolic.
Chief, put in 1 hour upon.
Now, yeah.
Yes, Chief.
Yen free ho, Niemra. President is talking about the fact today. It's good. The message, like I said, is good. The messenger is what I'm looking at. Unity. Ye won krofu okrom ha omanhim ha onam there abatu a wodi chira dem president odope na we di democracy chire besin then the minti ebinumu wa hwere won kwa ebinumu won na na etwa hwe aya waso west wo mo in won na ye ma hon a commission is there ye compensate won kra till date president or to don compensate
in-house.
You see the message is good but the messenger. And when the people look at the messenger,
but they say two different scenarios. If you know you back on the system,
President COVID, Sikado, Bachama, comedy here, COVID, but about some no way.
Nyaboche.
So
Chief
I mean, what I'm saying is a good message. The messenger means the more you listen, we are looking at the fact that one on your cousin will buy this message now too. Now what to one and walk. Them foundation ya wa babedin komwe. In one so obey one no kasa. No oba come out. One when you think it hon. He knows better no what to them listen what traverse all the because they wanted a way I wasn't crofo baba ma hin na ya kabom. Now if one you them crofo ni kasa na crofo ni gidi. Sebi se Kofi no jina ho. Yes.
What are you talking about? When any GDA? African Americans in GDA.
Now,
GDA in the person who is sending the message.
Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Propaganda now, yeah.
Are you listening to
what I'm saying? Propaganda now.
Kofi, obey din kakra. Chief, kasane yanko.
School ya baby nyabutero.
Oh, propaganda na chief.
Me say, my kind message. The message is good. My worry, unless you don't want me to express my worry as a Ghanaian, say, assume me say president in Asemo Kache Foundation, as so papa bia, the powers that be, what, and then they deem it fit there, them compensation or kade, yimpa na, all the slaves in the bed. Ono wa mani bibi. Na slave na nkasa na ho nkasa wo zo be na won ebusua na ho mfa ni nyina no wo ma ho hwen. Na nkrofo ni jitum. The imagine na waka na sam papa nti ye be ho adwuma ema sika wodo ye to compensate wa but them sika no ba kufu be ma mia da bi o be ma wa
kufu ado se emre ni sika.
Oh no, you are not listening to what I'm saying.
You listen to him Pacho.
Na compensation na president can slaves na wo zo ko e bi mfie kroma.
President will
how will you identify
slaves now was the one
because they were picking them
exactly
along the
so
way
we come there
and the president was specific on money. He mentioned the 2 billion
the 20 billion.
He was citing examples of
yes, it is that
I'm saying, and I'm saying that this call a good call is so to assume na say dem sika na what the man crofo bi ni mbre du there yan susu Ghana or Mangana. Yen anum dodo na was so far damadi. Into order compensation be oba. Them scan oba ba 1 hour.
Miniaba. President Mahama kra na o ma Ghana for that doom so or Harvard African economy ho asem. What are you talking about?
Kofi me bisa question.
President Mahama timi ko jina ba kan ho asem. Na o de ba ma Akufo-Addo.
Na
de ba ma Akufo-Addo.
No wa abem.
So abain president can be no nkyere say ye sika na be
sika no banda
o kai na ka sika ba china
na sika na be ba na sika na be ba china
so yeah, we are only analyzing
what
o ba ye o kai na ka sika ba china
Openi calling for something positive. Propaganda ti mu me nhwe da dia no faso dia de bebra
the leaders across the African continent so mo
mama na me tena Kofi. Maybe so simple question.
Well, go question any day.
Them good call ya message.
Yeah.
So what's in a superb? Now abando one of them call ya president or yeah in the yedum pependu bia.
Yeah.
Get the compensation be ba. Scan what the brand one.
It can come in different form.
What the brand
one? It can come in investment.
It can
come in infrastructure.
Oh, we
form.
know. I'm
it can
saying
come
that
in different forms.
Listen, whatever form it comes, it is quantified as what?
Of course, it's quantified in money.
So what is your problem?
It can be used for infrastructure.
When the money
can be used for other things.
I'm telling you.
What are you talking about?
Just answer me.
I didn't just hear the question.
You are not getting me right.
What's your question?
Mesikana abana president.
Question. I wouldn't name sir.
Sika wa bab omayi ma ye wo ho asema ye kan. What is president Botoma?
Sika no mami cho de
mani futu.
Mami cho de this.
Na oboto mani futu.
Mami cho de this.
You Kofi.
Who said my question?
Kofi here.
Teacher fortune fear you try mo kan sika ni bi no ye nua no mo yare ya ye hwe omo sika ni bi no
mami nka semcho
omo ye mo sika for ba
kan ye kan
what are you talking about
sika no obe no so oba obeka koto he
Ebeko akoto aban futu enya Akufo-Addo is responsible for the
capital.
Parliament.
Why do you Akufo-Addo?
Parliament was when you go use sika yambo mama ne.
You don't know. You don't know about the capital.
You sika 20 billion na yen kan wa. You sika 20 billion Parliament.
Capital we need
Parliament nim ye wasika ye wo fiduciary responsibility e Parliament. About to me making certain expenditures.
Now,
what are you talking
private
about?
Private project, you know, say private project. Parliament,
project ben private.
Cathedral
Cathedral is not private. Cathedral is a government
Cathedral
project.
is a private thing imposed on Ghanaian. Don't talk about it. It's a private project imposed on Ghanaian. Don't make a mistake. It's a private project imposed on Ghanaian.
Private project.
It is.
Kofi Medasi, Kofi Tonto, the NPP communication team member, and Chief Baini, a deputy national organizer, Ma NDC. Yaw asaneta no or your political analyst anopai madam wase papa da robre edru so nti wo de na de momfa afobo no emmome chief wo de na de obey mi bia fa ye me enti meda azel vote eno ma me atade 0244 155 266 or ye beginners class or man tete wo adepam emu even in any weekend school nti frɛ na more details. Me did the yakunama. Me aduma ochina Adekye Nsroma besign aba yakram.